Hi, I'm Bill.
And I'm Marianna.
We live in Poway, and I retired about 3 years ago, and so in preparation for that, we were looking at adding a solar electric system to our house to primarily to cut down on our expenses and stabilize them.
Yeah, they
The
were $300 a month for our electricity, and that does add up over the year, and that is when we're not using anything, just our regular. We do have a pool, naturally, and that draws a lot of electricity.
pool pump is probably our biggest single user every day. Of course, there are a couple of the others are the air conditioner, but we don't use that very often in Poway. And yeah, we also have a washer and dryer, and of course, an all electric kitchen. But our electric bills were looking bad, and it was obvious that with the state legislature being what it is, they can only go up from here. The Poway is a particularly expensive area for electricity as far as SDG&E. So I started looking for possible solar places. I looked at three that I can recall right now. This one we ran into is with California Solar. I ran into them at the El Cajon Oktoberfest.
The German club has an Oktoberfest with vendors, and they were having one of our booths there.
Yeah, and so in between dancing to our German band, we looked into that. They came out as well as a couple of other companies. We chose them primarily because of the quality of the panels that they were using, and the comparing them as far as the power generation per panel and so forth. We were looking to hopefully get 100% of our electric use. It hasn't been quite that good. We have a 3,500 watt system. We were limited by the amount of space on the roof, and
yes, but our electricity bill is now $25 a month.
Yes.
Most of the time. That makes a bit of a difference.
Yes, it does. It cranks out a full 3,500 watts in the heat of summer and high summer. In the winter, we have a lot of trees in the backyard, and so in the winter when the sun is lower, we get more shade onto the panels, and so it drops down to, 2,500, 2,700, but that's still quite a bit. And it knocks us down, so we're only paying normally at the most the first 2 tiers on our bill instead of the first 5. System went in 3 days with, they were very helpful, very accommodating, and at the same time very efficient and
clean.
And clean, and left it perfectly fine every day. And the system sits and runs itself. If you want, you can go out and watch the meter run backward. Yeah, unless the pool pump's on. But it completely maintenance free, and we have just enough rain here to keep the panels completely clean throughout most of the year, so we're not bothered by dust.
And I don't think he's been able to talk that much in one setting for a long time with me next to him.
I was thinking the same thing, but that's all right.
You guys need to come around more often.
But we've been extremely satisfied both before and after the installation with their services.
Absolutely.
Definitely recommend California Solar Innovations for
Yes.
anyone who is looking into the solar systems. And check them out, and I think do a comparison with the panels and with the service, and I think you'll be very satisfied with them.
Yep, absolutely. I concur.